there's something for a lot of you that you might be considering, something that is actually quite life-changing, okay? So it's a really big deal, whatever that you might be considering at this time of doing. It's a big life-changing thing, and you haven't quite made up your mind about it just yet, okay? You're still kind of working it out. You're still trying to figure out if it's the right thing for you or not. What I'm getting is that if you do decide to go down this path, this new path, then you know it will work out very beautifully in your favor. It'll work out really, really well. It'll lead you towards the things that you've been wanting, the things that you've been manifesting. But there is this element here, is what it feels like, right, is that on one side you've got this old version of you, on the other there's a new version of you, and right now you're kind of stuck in between the two. You kind of know deep down that you need to fully release the old version of you to make way and allow you to move into this new version of you fully. But you're kind of in that in-between. You're kind of in limbo at the moment because there's some difficult choices about this as well. You may have to let go of some people. There's some people that won't be able to come with you on this new journey, right? You will have to cut ties from people that you thought you never would. There is that aspect of it, and it's a difficult thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do, but know that it's okay to do, right? It is okay to be doing that for yourself. If you know that it's the right choice for you, then there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Just know that. Now, what I'm also getting is that there's an element, whatever you're considering now, while you're still making up your mind, don't tell anyone. Don't let anybody know about it. Don't share on social media about it. You know, don't discuss it with anyone. Keep it to yourself. That'll be really important. There's this element of privacy that is needed for you at this time to sort of, you know, get the clarity that you need to figure things out for yourself so that you know that whatever you decide is the right thing, okay? Because there's this element of this gossipy energy. There's this element of that, you know, whispering around the water cooler kind of an energy that you don't need, okay? It's not something that you need. So just keep it to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with staying, you know, maintaining some privacy at this time or at any time, but particularly around this situation, just sort of keep it to yourself. That'll be a good idea for you at this time. Now, as always, this is a collective read, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am getting that, yeah, it's about sort of shedding the old skin, making way for new opportunities and heading in a brand new direction that you know is right for you, and you kind of feel it. You know that this is the right thing, but there's aspects to it that you don't know, that you're not sure about, that you need to make your mind up about, okay? But we'll see what else comes through around that. But it doesn't mean that it makes it an easy transition. It's not an easy energy shift to be going through. When you are, you know, timeline shifting, essentially, you're used to the old version of you. There's a sense of familiarity around it. You feel comfortable, whereas there's this walking into the unknown, which can be worrying, you know. But anyway, we'll see what comes through. Yeah, in the coming weeks, maybe in the next couple of months, you will make that decision, and you will be letting go of things that you know is kind of unhealthy for you now. It's not right for you anymore. Whatever sort of element of your life that you used to be heavily involved in, it's kind of become unhealthy and toxic. There's sort of toxic people, behaviors that was once okay for you, you know, back in the day, over the years, whatever. You know, it was good for a time, but now it's becoming kind of toxic for you, and you have to kind of let this go. And it will happen in the next few weeks or few months. okay, with the energy of in the future and in divine timing, okay? And it's about releasing this old energy now, this whatever your life has been or was, it's now time to let go because it's not good for you anymore. It's become unhealthy for you. It's become sort of this toxic environment because it's not who you are anymore. It is about shedding the skin, you know, with this energy of, you know, seeing the snake here. It's the year of the snake as well. So, you know, take heart in that. This is about, you know, snakes shedding their skin, you're shedding your skin. It is that sign to let go now. You've got to release this old to make way for the new. And yeah, it is something that you've been thinking about a lot of lately, and you kind of want more of that. Whatever it is, this new path, this new version of you, you've been feeling it and you've been wanting it and desiring it more and more and more. But again, you're kind of stuck in the middle here. You need to kind of really release the old, shed that old skin to make way for the new so you can keep moving forward. Yeah, the desire is very, very strong here. You need to detach though, okay? Like I said, it's all in divine timing here in the coming weeks, months, maybe in the next up to say 3 months. Timelines are fluid though, so it can take a bit longer, or it may come and happen sooner, maybe in a few weeks or months, but it's all happening at the right time, at the right moment, in divine timing. Trust your guides, your spirit team on this one. It will be really important. But yeah, you've got this really strong desire to make this new version of yourself happen, okay? But you need to take the time to, you know, work it all out. Look at all the pros and cons. Research it if you don't have all the knowledge. Use this time now where you're considering things to really look into it, even though you've got this kind of insatiable desire for this new version of you to really come into play and head into this new direction, one that you know is right for you. But right now the focus is on detaching, letting go, focusing on you. This energy of single, it is about just sort of focusing on you and what you need to do for you right now. And very much it is about, yeah, whatever used to work for you in your recent past even, it doesn't work for you anymore. It's become unhealthy. It's not a healthy environment anymore. It may used to be. And remember, it's not that these people or situation that you're letting go are bad, right? It's just that it's changed. That's something that'll be really important for you to remember. This is not that these are bad people or situations that you were or have been involved in or still currently are involved in some way. It's not that they're bad people or bad communities or situations. It's just that it's different now. Things are changing for you and you know it. But that doesn't mean that it's an easy thing to do. Yeah, the wish is coming true here. The manifestations, the things that you've been wanting, yearning for, this desire is there. But you do need to take proper actual things as well in the form of releasing the old version of you, making way for the new, even if it's hard. Yeah, you're planning to do it. There is this aspect of, like I said, just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself for now, you know, while you're still working it all out for yourself. You know, make a solid plan before, you know, revealing it to the rest of the world, kind of thing. Yeah, there is this energy of planning, discussing with other people who are knowledgeable, you know, getting the right information on the hows and the wheres and the whys and all of that, you know, putting the plan together right now is what you need to be doing. You know, maybe even stay offline for a bit. There is this energy, there's this aspect of, you know, gossipy stuff, secrecy, whispering, like I said, through online. So sort of keep to yourself. That does seem to be quite important. You will get the clarity that you need about it. You know, it will work out quite well for you, okay? It's just in the here and now, it is about just kind of just figuring it out, looking at all the pros and cons, working out what's right for you and what isn't, working out who, what, how, when, why, and what you need to release, what is the old version of you that you need to let go of, so that the new version of you can grow and develop, okay? Now, we'll just see what else comes through here. Yeah, it's very much about having to detach, shedding that old skin, making way for the new. And you do have the desire for this, but that doesn't make it easy, especially if it's around people that you've known for a long time and that people that you have spent a lot of good times together. It's not, like I said, it's not that these are bad people or communities that you've been involved with. It's just that it's different now. It's just that things are changing and you know that they are. But you will maybe just need to have to stay offline as much as you can, wherever possible. Like, you know, stay away from the socials as much as you can, is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're going through the different options. That may be a bit of confusion for you. Yeah, you are. This is what I'm talking about, this confirmation here. You know, right now you're considering things. Haven't made that final decision yet. With the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, 7-7 might be significant for you here with the two sevens, or 7-7-7 as well. But yeah, this is about contemplating on figuring out, you know, what's worth investing and what isn't. There is this element of confusion here, right? Because you've got these different options available to you now. You are questioning, is it worth it? Like I said, right now where you are, there's this familiarity. You feel comfortable. It's what you know. Is it going to be worth you heading towards something that you have no idea about? Walking into the unknown. You know, this is what you're considering now. Is it worth the investment? But what I'm getting is, yes, it will be worth it. With this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, okay? There's this energy, potentially around Earth energy as well. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this is about loving, abundance, nurturing energy coming through. Very grounded, very stable energy coming through. The abundance. You'll start to see things come to fruition once you've made your final decision, okay, about how to go about things, which way to really go, what is right for you, all of that stuff. Yeah, you've been through a bit as well, so that makes it a bit harder for you. You don't want to make another mistake or anything like that. Like, you are worried, you know, because of any decisions that you may have made from the past. Some of those may not have been the right ones, or you felt like that. And so that's an element of that coming through. But yeah, look, you are manifesting this, and we've got the Sun here as well. Okay, so you're definitely on the right path with this decision about, like I said, you're letting go of the old version of you and you're making way towards the new version. You're sort of still a bit stuck, but whatever it is, you have been manifesting it. This is what you've been wanting. Like I said, there's this confirmation here, the wish coming true. You are heading towards the things that you want across all aspects. That's the thing with the Magician. It's about all elements here. The fire, the air, the water, the earth, you know, it's all coming together. Love, happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity. The energy of the Sun is extra confirmation of that. You are definitely heading in the right direction towards some really beautiful, positive things. But as I've said, it doesn't make the letting go aspect of this any easier, because you will have to detach, okay? That's just sort of no ifs or buts about that, but it's how you want to approach it that's going to be hard. There is going to be some kind of communication around this that may help you make that decision. Like I said, also in the future, this coming through in the future, it may be in the next sort of 8 weeks as well. See what comes through, but there is some kind of communication around this coming through that will help you make your decision as well. But it is really, really beautiful here. It's like full of abundance, love, grounding energy, peace, happiness. But again, yeah, you're worried. You're still worried right now. You're in that in-between phase with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to be betrayed. You don't want to be lied to with this new direction. But with the energy of Justice here, things are going to balance out for you in a positive way. The karmic energies are turning back in your favor. They're balancing out. This is just more, don't get in your own head here. Let go of those worries and concerns as best you can. You know, you don't have to rush, but you will have to make a final decision here. You will have to make the decision, and you know, you kind of know what you need to do here. That's what I'm getting. You sort of know that this is what you need to do, that you need to release this old version of yourself so that you can, because like I said, it's already shifting. The energy within you is already shifting, and you know it, because you know that this is what you want. This is what you really desire. You know, this is something that you've been wanting for a while. It's a fantasy becoming a reality element to this, but there is this confusion behind it, and it's understandable, you know. But use this time now to work it out, to, you know, like I said, keep it to yourself. No, you don't have to discuss it with anyone, especially in connection to people that are connected to the old version of you. You don't really need to be discussing it with them right now. Work it out for yourself first, and you can't go wrong. Like I said, you're heading towards this new version of you is exactly where you need to be going. But that doesn't, like I've said, it doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy thing. This, yeah, releasing old energy like this is not an easy thing. When you go through a transformation, it actually can be quite painful and hurtful. It's not this magical rainbows and unicorns kind of an energy. It's usually kind of crappy, to be honest. It's usually some of the hardest things that you have to do. But once you get through it and you get through to the other side, you've got this abundance and beautiful, warm, loving, prosperous energy coming through with the sun here, you know. Yeah. Trust in your angels, your guides, your spirit team. Give yourself the time to rest as well. Excuse me. Give yourself that time to sort of really clear your mind, and that'll help with gaining the clarity. You know that it's time to go. With this energy here, you know, underneath all of this confusion and indecision around it, you know that it's time to move forward. Like, she's moving towards this new path, this new doorway that's going to open for her. It is time now to sort of make this decision. It's not going to be easy. You don't have to rush it, but give yourself the time to think on it. It will come in at the right time. You know, pay attention to the signs, synchronicities that your spirit team will give you around this. you'll get the clarity that you need, especially if you do give yourself the time to rest and clear your mind. Meditate on it. Meditation will be really important as well. Yeah, you're definitely heading towards the right path. This is the basically confirmation of everything that I've just been saying. Slowly but surely, you're heading towards the things that you're looking for. With this energy of Treasure Island, it's a slow moving energy, but you're going to get there, okay? You're going to head towards a brand new community that makes you a lot happier now. You know, like I said earlier, the people, places, situations that you're still kind of in between, the things that you used to do growing up through your youth into adulthood, that sort of thing, there was nothing bad about it. It's not that there was anything wrong or bad about it. Please remember that. It's just that it's different now. Things have changed. You've changed. You're heading in a different direction now, okay? It's something to really be mindful of. You know, just know that it's not that any of these people, old situations, have actually done anything wrong. It's just that you know that it's time to move on. It's time to go. You're heading towards this happiness here, okay? Just know that you are on the right track. The thing that you're contemplating, the thing that you're considering, it is the right thing. You know it underneath. Deep down, you do know it. It's the right choice for you. It's just the difficulty of what it is that you need to release, okay? But you will get through that. You will get through to the other side. It will be okay, all right? Okay, that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching, and if this resonated for you, you can book a private reading. The information's in the description of the video. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, I hope to speak to you all again. Bye.